perform operations on sets. All right, so first let's remember our three terms, what they look like and what they mean. So the union is going to look like a U, and this means or. So this or that. Intersection looks like an A without the bar across the middle, and it means and. This and that. It's the shared elements. And then complement, we use a little C, or we also might use a prime. So we could say the complement of A, or we might say A prime. Either way, this means everything not in A. Okay, so consider the following sets. We have set A, which is blue, red, and green. We have set B, which is red, orange, and yellow. And set C, which is blue, green, and purple. So we're going to find three things. The first thing we're going to find is A and B complement. Now, before we really get into finding these, I want to just say, well, what is the universal set? Meaning, what is, if we take all of these colors, what do we have? Well, we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So our universal set is the 6 basic colors, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Great. I say that because when we're talking about the complements, the complement is everything not in that. So it's helpful if you know the universal set, makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so to find A and B complement, we're going to start by finding A and B. So A and B, what do they have in common? Well, I see that A and B both have red. So A and B is red. That means the complement of A and B is everything else. So the complement is going to be orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, because that's everything else. Okay. In letter B, we are finding B or C complement. Again, let's start by finding B or C. Well, B or C. So now we're talking about these. So you'll notice we have, if I just start with B, we're going to have red, orange, and yellow. Now, when we get to C, we don't have to duplicate anything. So I have blue, green, and purple. Well, none of those are duplicates. So green, blue, purple. Now, the complement of that is everything else. So B or C complement is everything in the universal set that is not in the B or C. Well, you'll notice that B or C is the universal set. Therefore, the complement is the empty set. There is nothing there. There is no complement to this, right? It's just empty. And that's it. It's the empty set, which happens. And letter C, A and the complement of B. Okay, well, to find the complement of B, let's first say, okay, we have, we know what B is, it's given. So the complement of B is everything else. Well, if we have red, orange, and yellow, then the complement of that would be green, blue, and purple. Okay, so we're comparing A and green, blue, and purple. So what do A and the complement of B have in common? Well, they have blue and green in common. So green and blue. And that would be the complement, the A and B complement. All right, let's do one more here. Consider the universal set U of all whole numbers 1 to 20. Set A is even numbers, and set B is numbers less than 10. So find A or B complement. All right, so again, we're going to start with just what is A or B? Well, I know that A is even numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And then set B is numbers less than 10. So then we're also going to have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So this is A or B. So that means the complement of that is everything else. So if I think about numbers 1 through 20, well, I've got 1 through 10, so 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. And there is the complement. So sometimes it is definitely helpful to write out what you know so that you can say, okay, now I can use what I know to find what I need. All right, let's move on to letter B. I need A complement and B. Well, A complement, let's think about A. A is even numbers, so that means A complement is going to be odd numbers, right? I mean, those are the other ones. So odd numbers and B, where B are numbers less than 10. Okay, so odd numbers and less than 10. So that's 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And that's A complement and B, because we're looking at odd numbers that are less than 10. And then finally, letter C is the complement of B. Well, if B is numbers less than 10, then B complement is going to be 10 or greater, knowing that we only go up to 20 because our universal set is all numbers, whole numbers, 1 to 20. So this would be B complement, 10 to 20 whole numbers.